Hey all, how you doing? Snooty here. Hope your week has been good so far and hope your weekend that has just gone was okay. So, bit of an update today. I thought what we'll do is we'll go through the board of operations, see what we've currently done and where we are. A few little updates here and there. I will just show you just a couple of little updates before we go to the board of operations. So, just kind of like a little bit of an update really. So I've started continuing over here with the sandy shore all the way around here, as you can see, just to kind of tie it all in with how it all is over there. Let's get onto a tree, shall we? Yeah, so just here. So as you can see, now comes all the way around here. Tidying all this up, just to kind of try and make it look as natural as possible, really. As you can see, what's that over there? Oh, it's a piggy. Over here as well, done something with the mountain as well, tidied that all up just to make it all look a little bit nicer as well. So I just got to put some lighting along here at the moment because mobs can spawn here currently. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here yet really. It's all a bit complicated with the lights really, but I think it looks quite nice. All nice and neat, but still kind of looks natural, I guess you could say. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue all the way along there. See if I can show you up here. Yeah, so we're there at the moment. So that'll be continuation all the way along here. Try and work out what I'm going to do kind of when I get to this corner, and then continue all the way around here. Maybe I'll see if I can maybe strip just this little area just to separate these two areas. So this is kind of a swamp area and this is kind of a mountain area. And then I'll decide what I'm going to do with the swamp area. I mean, I guess you couldn't really put a beachy shore, I guess, around the swamp area because that might look a little bit strange, but we'll see what happens. I am actually still waiting for a slime to spawn here because I do actually have a nice nail. There's a little one there, but yeah, what a big one really. I want him to, I'm going to name him with this name tag in here eventually. He'll be called Terry. But I would like a big one really, and then he can happily bounce around here. So that's the plan, and then yeah, so we're kind of ended there, as you can see. But yeah, so getting there with that, just to kind of make it look all a little bit nicer. That'll be nice when all this area is finished. But yeah, it looks pretty good, I think. Looks nice. Kind of just keeping with the natural terrain, really. So getting there. So that wasn't on the board of operations, so I think what we'll do is we'll pop over now to the board of op. And we'll see what's going on. So 100k blocks, we're at 10% of that at the moment. So we haven't gone any further on that at the moment, but I will perhaps maybe think about seeing if I can at least do the next 10,000 blocks, so that we'll put ourselves on 20% complete on that. The ice highway runs in tandem with this, so no work on the ice highway when there's no work on the 100k blocks. But again, this is at 10%. So finish the warped forest tunnel. Still haven't finished that. That has been ongoing for a very long time, which is not really cricket, to be honest. That should have been finished a long time ago, but we'll see if we can get in there at some point. They do something with the 3x dungeon spawners. They are actually on the way towards 100k blocks. This is 3 dungeon spawners that I passed when I was doing the 100k blocks, which I've obviously not finished yet. So I don't know. We'll see if we end up doing something with this. Acquire Pig Step. Now, this was one that I did actually try quite a while ago in another video, and I still haven't been able to locate that, although I haven't actually tried. So perhaps maybe I shall have to go and try and see if I can do that again at some point. So, yeah, we've got our 100k blocks, the Ice Highway. This I can't really show you, and I can't really show you this, but what I will do is I will just quickly go and show you where we're at with these 3 things. And then we'll come back and we'll continue. Oh yeah, and then the Find Ancient City. There is a little area where I think I do know where there is a deep dark, but I've still not been able to find the Ancient City. So what I'll do is I'll show you now where all these are. So we'll go for a little journey. Right, I better pick up just a few more rockets, I think. Oh yes, we will talk about this absolute disaster over here, but not quite yet. Had enough of them all, really, to be honest. They're all down my head in. They all keep escaping. It's just a disaster. Right. So, Warped Forest under construction. Been under construction for a very long time. Still not finished. Wouldn't take long to finish it, probably, to be honest, so I should really think about getting on with that, really. Quite a tunnel all the way down to here now. Quite nice to be able to fly down these tunnels. That really does save some time, but there you go. So this is where we're at. I've not been here for ages, to be honest. And if I remember correctly, Pig Step is in that direction as well. Quite a few Endermen kicking around, but anyway, yeah, Warped Forest. Just need to maybe finish a little tunnel just to get me there. I actually can't remember that lava flowing down there. Perhaps maybe it was, but who knows. Very strange. But other than that, here's a little entrance to the Warped Forest. Still got to finish it. I will finish the tunnel eventually. But anyway, that's where we are with that. 4, 5, 6. Hello? Oh. We did eventually fly. Was it worth it in the end? Probably not. Why am I not running very well? So there you go. That's that. We'll head towards the 10k milestone, I think, next. But we will take the Ice Highway just to make life a little bit easier for us. And I can show you where we are with that. Elytra's fine, but I'm not really going to be flying anywhere in particular. Alright, let's get on the old Ice Highway, shall we? I do quite like it on here, it's really nice. Why will you not let me place? Huh? Not actually been on here for a while. Right, there we go. Problem is, once you start turning on the ice highway, you've had it. Stop. There we go. Just on the side. Is this as far as it goes? No. God, it's been such a long time since I've been down this way, to be honest. That was the 5,000 block mark, if I remember correctly. Yeah, here we are. This is as far as we got. So this is 10k. See what little surprises await me behind here. Hopefully nothing. Everything should be good. And here's our little 10k house. Getting a few blazing caves advancements there as well, as you saw. So yeah, we're 10k blocks out at the moment. Let's just go down into here, have a little look at the tunnel, and then you'll be able to see where we need to begin mining again, really. So the next target is basically 20k, so it's going to be another 10,000 blocks to add to this. It's going to take ages, but hey, should hopefully have plenty of time. Why can I hear a skeleton? Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so another 10k in that direction. I can hear a few mobs kicking around, to be honest, so I'm sure all these tunnels are safe, but I will be a little bit careful. The last thing we want is for anything to go wrong now. Oh, it's just complete. It's going to take ages to walk down there, so I think we'll leave it at that. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, as I say, 10k blocks out at the moment. The next target will be 20k, which will be a 20% house. So that'll be another milestone that's done. They're probably in there, aren't they? Right, we'll ignore them. But there you go. So that's where we're at with that. We'll take the ice highway back, and then we'll go back to the board of operations, and then we'll see what else is left, and we'll see what else has been completed. Hello. Alright, nice. All completely unexplored chunks out here, of course. All completely unexplored wilderness. It's quite crazy how you can so quickly get so many blocks out, especially if you set up something like an ice highway. Alright, let's go back. And obviously the ultimate target eventually will be 100k. Shut up, Ghast. Right. Let's go back. Oh, it's gonna, do you know what? It's gonna be so so interesting eventually when I get to the 100k marker, and then if imagine you're doing 100k blocks on the ice highway. I'm so looking forward to going from the compound 100k blocks out. Feat of engineering. But of course, obviously, you know, all these things, they do take such a long time. Oh yeah, mob check, by the way, they are actually on between level 5 and level 10 now, so they are in tier 5 now, the mobs. I did go up quite a few levels on the aura skills. The reason why I went up a few levels was because I had to mine a particular block, of which I will show you the reason in a moment. But if you quickly have a look to your right, you will see the reason. It's quite nice just kind of gently flying in, really, to be honest. Right, so there we go. So, oh yes, yeah, the find out, I didn't show you where the ancient city was, but it's definitely along that tunnel. So, finish Spiral Wool Dropper. And finish Pigman Portal Farm. As I'm sure you can see, the Pigman Portal Farm is actually now greened out, which means that I have actually finished that, so I will show you. But first I'll show you where we're at with the Spiral Wool Dropper. And that is just over here. This is where we're at the moment with this. Still an extremely long way to go. I actually haven't done any work on this, because obviously there's been other things going on. But that was an interesting bounce. But anyway, there you go. As you can see, we're still at where we're at. Got plenty of wool, all the different colours that I'm going to need. So spend some more time working on this eventually. Mr. Enderman has been leaving blocks everywhere, I can see. Let's get rid of them. But yeah, there you go. So I would like to say not particularly making a massive amount of progress with this, but if I really set my mind to it, I think we could really start to make some progress on this. But I've got all the wool I need, which is just over here at the sheep farm and the wool farm. They're all in there, as you can see. I do actually need to put some grass down, I think, there, or something, because I'm not quite sure why there's a hole there. These sheep are still miraculously disappearing. There was 6 in there, there's now 2. I don't know why they just keep disappearing off the face of the earth. No idea why, but we have quite a bit of wool here, as you can see, for the dropper. So that's good as well. Hello, sheepy. See you later. They're all perfectly happy in there, as you can see. They're all producing the wool good. For when I do eventually actually spend some more time getting further with the dropper. But there you go. So that's that. And the next thing is the pigman farm, which is just over here. I have doubled it up, basically made some adjustments, and I've made some changes to this, as you can see. So there was 2 of these and there's now 4. I have extended this area out here just to try and cram a few more in, but as you can see, working absolutely flawlessly. I think you can get something like 200 pigmen in there before they start dying to entity cramming, which is good. And of course, as previously said, I did name this the Moonwalker Pigman Portal Ticken Farm. Can anyone tell me why I called this the Moonwalker? Quite majestic, really, just to watch them all doing the moonwalk. But yeah, this works nice. It does create quite a bit of lag, I must admit. You can see that my frames are dropping already. But hey, yeah, it looks good. Actually, no, I'm not going to go in there, actually, because who knows what crazy stuff will start happening. God, they're very laggy. Yeah, they're all happy. So yeah, very nice. Took me absolutely ages to carry on mining the obsidian that I needed, which is why my mining skill went up, and which is why we're on level 42 of aura skills. Because you did actually get quite a bit of experience for mining the obsidian. But yeah, this works absolutely fine. I'll show you now. I hope this is not going to crash. Do I need to fix anything? So it's not as bad as you'd think, really, is it? So you can kind of make it a little bit sort of an automatic one, really. There we go, everything is fixed. My fighting experience is going up rather rapidly, to be honest. But yeah, there you go. Works absolutely flawlessly. Better leave these alone now, actually, I think. Otherwise I'll be here for ages. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Actually, let's see what Mr. Piglin. Oh God. Oh, there you go. So Mr. Piglin currently does 2.5 hearts worth of damage at level 6. So yeah, they are starting to get a little bit on the tough side, the mobs, I must say. But anyway, there you go. So that's that sorted and working. Right, let's get out of here. Looks quite nice as well, I think. Kind of reminds me of a bit like an A bit like a CPU air cooler, really, doesn't it? So yeah, there you go. That's that done. Oh yes, the lawn. Are we quite at the lawn stripes yet? Not really yet. So finish Ocean Monument fish tank. I'll take you over to the Ocean Monument fish tank, and then I'll also show you the lawn stripes as well. They are now all completed. As you can clearly see, well actually it is dark, so it's probably not that easy to see, but all the lawn stripes are now done. I think it looks really nice. Lawn stripes are completed everywhere. The moss farm really came in handy to be able to create that. Oh yeah, I do need to break that down. The reason why I built that there was because I was planning out the extension to the automatic storage, so I thought that would be a nice little idea for me to just be able to visualize what I was doing. I had plenty enough land to be able to do it, so I thought, why not, hey? Where are we? Is there... Come on, Mr. Slime. I want to get a Mr. Slime in his home at some point. So yeah, lawn stripes are now done. As you can see, I'll show you all the way along here. I think it actually looks really nice, to be honest. I'm definitely not changing these lawn stripes to anything else. Very, very cool, I think. Adds a bit of character. Anyway, let's go back to the board of operations. So yeah, lawn stripes complete. That was actually quite surprising, I must admit, how long that project actually took as well. Yes, Ocean Monument fish tank. So what we got to do in here? Let's go in. So we got two guardians in here at the moment. I would like to perhaps maybe see if I can maybe put like 10 or 20 in here. He's actually level 10 now. I'm wondering how much damage they do now. Do I dare find out? Oh, not that much. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I'd like to get about 20 guardians in here maybe. I'd also like to run a few more lights around. As you can see, these are here. And I would like to... Actually, I'm going to start drowning in a moment if I'm not careful. I'd like to put some under here as well, just to finish that off a little bit nicer. If I head to the ship, I can get some oxygen. I am going to put like a conduit in here eventually, so that would be quite nice. So you'll be able to stay in here indefinitely, and you'll be able to breathe underwater. So I know where there's 3 hearts of the ocean. So I'll be grabbing one of them at some point, but that kind of ties in with just waiting for it to finish. Okay, I'm going away. Not that they're really doing that much damage, to be honest, but yes, so there is 2 in there. So the plan is to get about 20 in there. Obviously using this contraption, which goes all the way out to the Guardian farm, and yeah, we'll get 20, and then I've got to get creative and come up with another 18 different names. But yeah, so this is another project ongoing. probably not that far away from being finished, really, to be honest, but still looks amazing. I still can't believe that I really built this from scratch. It's going to be so nice when there's like more of these guardians swimming around in there. That'll be their home. Anyway, so that's that. Oh, we're getting there. 30 minutes so far. So, showed you the lawn stripes. Finish Ocean Monument fish tank. Explain to you what's going on there. Locate a tricky trial structure. Yes, I'm still yet to do that. While I was... Fix Iron Farm. Yeah, so the mob switch in the Nether. I think that's probably where we will end the video, to be honest. So I'll tell you very quickly about the Iron Farm, about how much chaos is being caused there and how much of a pain it is, and then I'll show you where I did manage to get a couple of tricky trial maps and how I managed to get them. So, locating a tricky trial, you obviously need the cartographers, which give you maps which allow you to head towards a tricky trial. I believe I have some in here. Yeah, there you go. Tricky. So Trial Explorer map ID 7 and Trial Explorer map 10. So how I managed to acquire those was when the cartographers died in the Iron Farm, I did have to replace them. It's looking very quiet in here. Why? This has just been absolute nightmare. He escaped. Some of them keep dying. I think I'm now missing. I think I'm now missing one in here, which I now need to replace again. And also, I think this area has been an absolute disaster as well. Am I right in thinking? So, yeah, couple here. But, yeah, for some reason they keep dying. I really don't understand how they keep dying. I'm not sure where they're falling from. There's just something not quite right, really. But it does really get quite annoying. So lost a few more in there. So got to replace them. And then you have this section where there's not been anything happen. All six of these are actually the original villagers. None of them have been hurt, so I don't know what the difference. I don't know what the difference is over there compared to here. Just doesn't make sense. And of course, obviously, I got to sort out this monstrosity with these witches and how much of a mess it is all there. Yeah, all right, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. But yes, so basically got to sort all this out again. Don't know why they keep losing health. Very frustrating, I must say. But yeah, these guys. So these were the guys where I got the Trial Explorer maps from. So there you go. There's one. That's the number 10 one. And one of these is the number 7 one. Or perhaps maybe the number 7 one was, oh crikey, quite a few maps. Perhaps maybe the number 7 one was another cartographer that died. But anyway, I know it's all hideous, but it wasn't me that killed him anyway, so that's all that matters. But anyway, disaster. Getting on my nerves. But I do need to carry on sorting it out. So that takes us now to... Oh yes. I do actually need to add this to the board of operations. So this is the mob museum. Still got lots of work to do in here, as you can see. Let's do a quick mob check and see what the damage currently is. 2 hearts at the moment. Yeah, they are starting to get a little bit stronger, aren't they? But you know, I am only wearing diamond armor at the moment, so we'll add that. We'll add that to the board of operations. Build mob museum. Museum, is that right? Yeah, something like that. I think that's spelled right, isn't it? Museum. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. We'll stick with that. There you go. Build mob museum. We've now added that there. What other job was there that I needed to add to the board? There was something else I was... Oh yes, I remember now. So we are kind of stripping out the entire base under here really at the moment. This is going to be really nice when it's finished as well. Something else. Wow. This is going to be so cool when it's finished. I'm going to basically strip the entire 500 blocks by 500 blocks, which is under the base, all the way up to this level here. So it's going to be like kind of one great big massive kind of car parking area, I guess you could say, even though there'll be no cars, of course. Let's go and take on the skeleton, shall we? He is level 10, so I ought to be a bit careful. Actually, let's be sensible about this. Let's see what he does damage wise. Oh, not a lot. Okay, interesting. Why is he not really doing much damage to me? That's the end of him anyway. Yeah, so I think we're well and truly ahead of the curve to be. Wow, that's like 3 arrows in my left cheek there, I think, really, isn't it? And an arrow in the foot. But yeah, this is going to be really nice when it's finished as well, I think. It's going to just be a massive, great big 500 by 500 area, which will be blank. Kind of making it all look nice. As you can see down here. Got quite obviously a very long way to go on all this, but yeah, I think it's going to look really nice when it's finished. And this will be under the base. Oops. I'll be able to put some nice kind of areas where, like staircases in particular areas, probably on here, where you'll be able to use the staircase to go down there. So that'll open that all up really, really nice. Right, let's just eat. Right, okay. So never mob switch. I'll show you where we're at with that, and then I think we'll call it there. So yeah, kind of like this has been kind of like a bit of a big update, really, just to show you where we are. Right, let's go and put these in here. I think we'll just go and put these in the storage, and then we'll go off to the Nether, so I can just show you the last thing, which is on the board of operations that we need to do. There we go. Alright. So, how far are we with the Nether mob switch? Mob switch the Nether. This way. Hello, Mr. Piglin. He made a funny little noise there, didn't he? Lights on the left-hand side show me that we're halfway now. Very long tunnel this is. Hopefully nothing has spawned in this area with a bit of luck. Again, it's been quite a while since I've been down here. Not done much work in here. Okay, so he's still in there, which is good. So he's got a nice little totem on, so he'll be the one who will be infecting the villagers and turning them into zombie villagers. Haven't done anything further in here at the moment. Not actually been in this area for quite a while. This will be the area where the villagers will all be sleeping. Got their bed spaces here already. I think I showed you the pistons working, which I'm hoping are gonna push them down there. Wow, I really should do some more work in here, really, to be honest. This is all good in here. Again, all completely unexplored chunks in here. And actually, if I ever need any sand, I know where to come. The wildlife. There you go. So that's where we're at. This is all set and ready to go. The chunk loader there. And I can get, if you go in the portal and then you look, I think just to your left, you'll basically see that there's a village there, so that's where I can acquire the villagers from. I think we'll leave it there at this point. So anyway, so there's a nice little update. Quite a bit covered there. 44 minutes probably in total altogether. So yeah, quite a few things going on, as you can see, but you're now caught up to date. So I'm going to go and have a look at the board of operations and see what job I'm going to do next. So from me and Mr. Husk, we'll say goodbye for now. So catch you later. Hello, Mr. Husk. Alright, bye.